The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah!
The first carry now for Jaden Blue. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a blue flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
We're going to 53. Here we go, 26.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cowboys.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. On play action, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
The play action. It's Prescott. Left side, punt by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, ball to 50. Yeah, Billy. 26.
Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11. Here's the 24. Done. This is hot. Hot.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Inside the 30. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Yeah! 26.
Play action now. Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Now a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
2nd down, Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. 3rd down, they need 5.
Then we're going to 53.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Yeah, 26. 26.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Foye Oluokun with the play. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Man over the middle, it's Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And the Cowboys
So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
2nd and 10. Prescott now. That's complete to Blue. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
That is Ferguson in motion. On the play fake. Dak. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They go play action for Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another first.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This one's hot. Great job. 11, 11. Hey, I'm gun. I'm in. Here we go.
Lawrence now on second down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's in! Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wire.
In motion, Lamb. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Caleb Ransom in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Bit of a risky decision there to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, but that's why it's so important that these guys can be active as runners after the catch. It's become a big part of NFL football, and a great example why here.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's second and 6.
We're going to 52. Yeah! There we go.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott from the gun on third down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, run! Hey, there we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Little's kick is good. So we reach the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Donovan Izaraku taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed a stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Got ready.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. Down the left sideline. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play for Jacksonville. 33 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Get your muscle up, we got the biometric. Ran up by the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, we diabetic. They mouths be full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, so hot. Red.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's going to be incomplete. Huffley very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
On play action, here's Dak. That is hot. What a throw. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, run! Run! It's hot! All right, here we go.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, tomato. Hey, kill. Silver.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Go. Run. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
so often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Cowboys 14.
Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He gets brought down at the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Yeah, there we go. I take the line in.
3rd and short. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now. Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is hard. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
First down. A gain of 43 yards. First down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. Thanks, 20.
Now, Prescott. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. They put Pickens in motion. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Josh Allen working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now Prescott, he'll let this go towards the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
They'll run. He'll time the left side now. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Left side, caught by Lamb. Down the sideline, C.D. Lamb. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 23.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's complete to Blue. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Got it. Ready? On red. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 5.
These are 24. Hey, Ginger, time.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Hey. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before third down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This is first and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Josh Hines-Allen. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career. They put Pickens in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. We are set for 4th and long. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.